Hey guys, it's Becca, aka Saturn Day 74. I am doing a Fibro update. If you are new to my channel, I do videos on fibromyalgia and anything that piques my interest, including makeup, which is that. So, anyways, I was sick for the last few weeks. I had gastritis and I didn't know it. Pretty much, I'm gonna try to make this simple and to the point. I wasn't feeling well. My stomach was bothering me really badly. I was having pain in my upper stomach where it felt like it was splitting apart, and then my lower stomach, it felt like somebody was punching me repeatedly. And I went to the doctor for it. She said she couldn't give me anything. She did a CT scan just to kind of rule out what it was, and she said it could have possibly been an acid reflux. The week after I had my rheumatologist appointment, which was last week, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. My rheumatologist said that it was actually gastritis. And if you don't know what gastritis is, I'm pulling up my handy dandy phone and looking up on WebMD to tell you exactly what it is. And it says gastritis is pretty much an inflammation, irritation, or erosion of the lining of the stomach. It can occur suddenly, acutely, or gradually, chronic. And so the day after I had my general practitioner's appointment, since what triggered the gastritis the second time, because the first time I was in bed for like 2 days, and that was the week before that. I'm sorry if I'm kind of scatterbrained and going everywhere. But the second time when I actually went to the doctor for it, I had taken a leave the night before, and I normally never have a problem with the leave because my arthritis was bothering me really badly. The weather has been changing here. It's actually getting cooler, but it's actually nice out today. But anyways, I totally distracted for a second. So what wound up happening was the leave triggered the gastritis again. And so I couldn't take that anymore, and I can't take Advil, which after they told me that, my general practitioner said she was going to send me home with a pain medicine, but that didn't happen because she was afraid. She wanted me to see my rheumatologist first, or preferably the gastro, but I couldn't go see the gastro. Long story, but I'll digress on that. I'm trying to be quick and to the point here because I feel like these videos are too long and I'm completely scatterbrained. But, so, the day after I went to my GP, I was feeling a little depressed because I've been in so much pain for such a long time, and the fact that I couldn't take anything at this point to just make my arthritis, stay calm, and the fibro, it was really disheartening. And so instead of giving up, or instead of, letting it get the best of me, I did the best thing I could, and I decided to go gluten-free. And I wanted to try it. I mean, there was no harm in it, and the nurse actually sent me home from my GP with a acid reflux diet. It's basically a very light diet that to follow. Basically, no alcohol, no acidic foods of that nature, and going gluten-free has helped immensely. It's been helping with the fibro fog, minus today because I have a cold, but hey, I've been a lot more clear-minded than I've been in a long time, and it's refreshing. And so last week was actually Thanksgiving. Can you believe it's Thanksgiving already? And I went to a potluck, and I totally forgot that mac and cheese has gluten in it because I'm a sucker for mac and cheese. And instead of freaking out after I ate it, I did a hypothesis on, I did a science experiment, because telling people you're gluten-free, and you're gonna get weird looks, sometimes, people really don't understand, and it's not really understood yet. It's more viewed as a trend, I feel like, and even if you told me, like, even when I first started watching Fibro videos, like, I would watch, I saw, you know, the diet videos, like, oh, your diet can change your life with fibromyalgia, and I would roll my eyes. But it's true. And so after seeing that, now I can explain to people why I've chosen to go gluten-free because of the mac and cheese. Following after I ate it, I felt like my stomach was going to tear apart again. I felt like I was being constantly punched in the stomach again. The gastritis basically came back, or the acid reflux, and it hurt. And it made me feel tired, it made me feel bloated, it made me feel nauseous. And I don't like that feeling. And so that's why I've chosen to go gluten-free, and I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. But anyways, so that is why I am now gluten-free now, because when I eat food that doesn't have gluten in it, for example, Thanksgiving, my sister-in-law is awesome. She's gluten-free too, so the majority of our dinner was pretty much gluten-free, and instead of feeling disgusting and sick after Thanksgiving dinner, even though I was stuffed, I didn't feel any of it, and it was just amazing. But anyways, so back to my rheumatologist. So I went to go see my rheumatologist last week on Monday, and I thought that he would not do anything for me. He wanted me to go up on the Effexor, but after explaining to him that, you know, I was feeling withdrawal symptoms when I was sick, I don't think it's a good idea. And the fact that it wasn't really doing much, he put me on a muscle relaxer called Amorex. And basically you take it every day before bed, and Thanksgiving was awesome. This week, last week, especially since it was hard and intense and with work and family and everything else, I felt like my normal self for the first time in a long time. And the fact that I can do all these things again and not have to take a nap or not feel so exhausted and tired, I actually feel great. And it's just, I needed those two things in my life. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there. This video is just for scientific reference and to track my own journey. And for anybody out there that is going through this along with me, I want to hear your comments on, you know, what you're going through. And if anybody has tried Amorex, please tell me in the comment box. I want to hear your experience with it, because, you know, I've only been on it for about a week or so, and, you know, I'm always skeptical about, you know, long-term use of, you know, medicine and such. But right now I've been doing a lot better than what I've been in a long time, and it's been good. And if you are suffering, you know, please don't give up. There is ways of getting this under control, and I hope that, you know, one day you can start feeling better. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a long-term feeling of feeling better, but I'm just grateful that I feel great today, and I've been feeling great the last few days. So that is pretty much my Fibro update for you this time around. I'm actually going to post this video today on the day, so I'm sorry if I've been MIA. I always rhyme in my videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and be part of, you know, the friends here, and be part of the community in any way you can. And I'm just blabbering on and on. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.